Welcome to the shadowed hearth, a place where calm voices meet chilling tales, where every whisper, every echo, and every forgotten place has a tale to tell. Tonight, we are heading into the Colorado mountains, where an abandoned World War II naval hospital hides a secret, a story of love, loss, and a spirit that never stopped asking for the truth. So light a candle, settle in, and listen closely, because some spirits only speak in whispers, and this story is called The Silent Ward. They say war never ends at the front lines. Sometimes it follows you home. It was the summer of 1944. The Colorado Mountain Naval Hospital sat deep in the pines, wrapped in mountain air that smelled of pine needles and iodine. The war had left no corner untouched, and this old hotel turned hospital was haunted. Not by ghosts, not yet, but by the wounded and the weary drifting through its silent halls. Lieutenant Barbara Bobby Hearth was 28, one of the best nurses stationed there. Sharp as a scalpel, kind but steady, her eyes had seen too much to be naive anymore. She'd lost her fiancé in the Pacific. After that, she locked her heart away. Or so she thought, until two men walked into her life and cracked it open again. Lieutenant Commander Jack Halpern, tall, quiet, his face like a statue carved from grief, a submarine officer pulled from the wreckage of a sunken vessel. Half his crew drowned, the others went mad in the dark before rescue came. Jack rarely spoke, but when he looked at Bobby, something softened. He told her once, "You have a calm voice, like the sea before a storm." Then there was Lieutenant Paul Merrick, a bomber pilot, charismatic, magnetic, far too handsome for his own good. He made her laugh when she thought she'd forgotten how. He brought her coffee during long shifts, with little notes attached. "B, you need a break. You're working harder than the war itself." Bobby would write back, "I don't trust pilots bearing coffee." Late nights turned into stolen glances, glances into small touches, and soon her heart stirred again. Two men, one ice, one fire, and Bobby caught between them. The tension built quietly. Paul would joke that Jack was a ghost in uniform, and Jack once warned her, "Be careful with boys who play at war. They don't know what it takes to survive one." Everyone could feel it. Something was going to snap. Then came the night of August 14th, the night Bobby was supposed to choose. She was covering the night shift in Ward C, where both men had once been patients. That evening, she found a note from Paul. "Meet me in the garden, midnight." Later, Jack crossed her path in the corridor. He said only, "Don't be alone tonight." Just before midnight, Bobby was last seen walking into the records room. By morning, she was dead. A security guard found her at 3 a.m., a crumpled figure beneath a gurney, blood pooled across the tile floor. Her skull shattered, her left shoe missing, her dog tags gone. No one heard a scream, or if they did, they didn't go looking for the reason. Within hours, both Jack and Paul were gone, transferred to distant stations. Her death was labeled an accident. But the nurses whispered, someone got away with murder. After Bobby's death, Ward C changed. Lights flickered when no one touched the switch. Call bells rang from empty rooms. And every night, just before midnight, a sound echoed down the hall near the records room. The rhythm of a ghost with only one shoe. They say she appears on moonless nights, her uniform stained with blood, her eyes wide, searching, not for help, but for the truth. One night, a nurse passed the records room and heard papers rustling inside. She opened the door. The room was empty. Only one file lay open on the floor. Bobby's handwriting, the ink still fresh. The nurse transferred the next morning. Another time, a corpseman saw a woman at the end of a hall, barefoot, one leg twisted slightly as if walking in pain. When he called out, she turned. Her face was covered in blood. He collapsed on the spot, died 2 days later. 23 years passed. Commander Paul Merrick was found dead in his study, an apparent suicide. On the desk, a letter. I was there that night. I loved her. God help me, I loved her. And so did Jack. But I didn't kill her. I heard the scream. Jack was already there, blood on his hands. Her head shattered beneath the gurney. He looked up and said, "She's dead." We covered it up. I told myself it was mercy, but I still hear her. The dragging foot, the voice. She never stopped asking, which one of you was it? I didn't kill her. I'm not sure Jack did either. And now, she's coming for me. When investigators arrived, the typewriter was still warm, and on the carpet, a single bloody footprint. Bare, small, leading away from the body. That same week, a journalist reopened the case for a radio series called Whispers from Ward C. Her final broadcast ended inside the abandoned hospital. There's a strange smell in here, like rust and salt. If Barbara Hart's spirit is still here, I want her to know. We're listening, and we believe you. The broadcast ended mid-breath. She was never heard from again. In 1974, renovation crews opened a wall behind the records room. Inside, a single white nurse's shoe. Dog tags tangled in the laces read, Heart B.E. Lieutenant U.S.N. O-560193. That night, the worker who found them died of head trauma. No sign of a break-in, just another accidental fall. Today, the hospital stands reborn as a grand hotel. Ward C has been rebuilt, but guests still say they smell faint perfume in the halls, a woman's voice whispering through the vents. And if you ever wander those corridors late at night, listen carefully. Then, a breath on your neck, and a voice, faint and hollow. Which one of them was it? If you enjoyed tonight's story, don't forget to leave a light on your way out, and a like before you go. Subscribe to the Shadowed Hearth for more whispers from haunted places, lost souls, and the echoes that never fade. Until next time, sleep softly. And if you hear a sound in the dark, it's probably nothing.